Score is 54 off 20, so the rate picked up a bit. It's slightly bogged down now with Kartik and Hannant bowling. Definitely slowed down the run rate. Jontin retired not out at 26. Tim Richardson went in on the 19th over. And there's a little bit of dotting ahead of us, but it's very hot. Jontin suffered a lot from the heat, and we're quite blessed. We're in the shade with a nice breeze blowing, but it must be tough work on the field out there, and certainly for the bats. But there we are, 54 off 20. So much has happened since the last piece of commentary. It's almost pointless. It's been graphic. We've had a lot of wickets coming and going. We've had players coming in and walking out. And we are presently 111 off 30.
Nelson.
And who have we got? Johnson's back on after retiring for a little while. He's sorted out his jockstrap and given the dusting down, and he's a lot smoother down there. We've got David Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
Long Johnson's a little nudge. He's going to just... He was keen not to run, to be honest, but he's... Yes, yeah, well, look at this. He's going for 2. Go on, Will, run, you silly bugger. There we go. Look at that. Fantastic. 2 off that. Well done, Johnson. Bailey, hand on hip. So, yes, it's been a very active time. My scoring was shocking. Bailey, again, fairly good length, I suppose, but John saw that, turned it down the leg side. Is that going to go? It's not going to go, surely, is it? No. One's enough, John T. One's enough. Oh! Beautifully done. A little bark there for posterity. So there you go. That's roughly where we are. Yeah, tune in for more.
Almost up to 4 over now.
118 off 31. David Bailey was the last bowler there. Will did a sneaky little boundary down the leg side, and I didn't think it was going to go, but it did. It went all the way. It went over the rope, if there was one. It went over the chalk.
This is a respectable score, chaps.
A respectable score? Datch, happy so far? I mean, obviously with the cascade of wickets, it's
as
not
standing
great.
captain, I'm very happy. I think the 26 off 1 over has got us back on track.
Oh, and someone got double figures. Who was that?
Well, I think you'll find I got 18 off 6 balls. I don't like to talk about it.
We're forecasting 2026 by the time that one runs dry. John, look at John.
Well run, lads.
Oh, marvellous. Snatchy little single. Oh! John said he wasn't going to run, but there he was. There he was.
Yeah. That one? Single, isn't it? Yeah.
Tell me, Skip, did they put a limit on the overs?
We did.
7 or 8? 8. Limit of 8 on the overs. Well,
four in a spell.
We can only hope that
4 per spell maximum.
Kartik is over and Claude. This is Claude's last, probably. There we go. Will, give it back to the bowler. Fantastic. So the weather here, it is obviously very warm. The clouds are in the sky. It's slightly overcast, but in a kind of pleasant Sussex way. The Ram pub is open and is rammed, as you'd expect. Claude coming up. Right arm over. Very long delivery, but tit bum fuck. Sadly, that went straight through and took out Will's bails. A good ball, but we are going to give Will a bit of a clap when he comes in, because I think he's done a sterling result.
And well batted Will there. A solid 17 from Will, beautifully batted. And now our president, El Presidente. I'm not the highest scorer. No. John T's got 26 so far and more. He's probably up to 28 now, isn't he? And Pete got 24. 31. John T's on 31. So well batted John T. He's on 31, not out. Phil is striding out to the middle there. I've never seen a batsman walk out with more confidence than Phil. Look at him. He's taken 28 minutes to walk there, but he's looking. He's tapping his bat. He looks like he knows what he's doing, and we could be in for a Phil innings here. A Phil innings. I'll report back after this delivery. And Phil off the mark with a beautiful cover drive. You said it was a cover drive? Well, it hit the hit the bat and went into the covers. And it's sufficiently almost to the boundary, but he did scurry a single. Phil is off the mark. Jonty facing. Claude comes into bowl, and it's gone into the air, but it's bisected the field through mid-off, and it's not quite made the boundary, just another single. Jonty scurrying singles like a man a quarter of his age, someone about 50. It was short, it was sweet. Phil is out, second ball faced, bowled by Claude, but that shot that he got off the mark was glorious, and he'll remember that forever. Now our last wicket pairing is about to go out with 8 overs. That was the end of the over. 8 overs to face. Malik and Jonty are going to be at the wicket, our final wicket pairing, and 2 finer gentlemen you can possibly hope to meet. David Bailey to bowl the 33rd over. The score is 121 for 9. 121 for 9 off 32. Bailey bowling slow right arm, and Jonty has stroked that beautifully through the offside, and just run one. It didn't quite have enough legs on it to take it to the boundary, and it's good that he took the single. Although actually no, the fielder's just thrown the ball in, and it's bounced onto Jonty's stomach and bounced off into the field there. Kartik picking it up. Jonty chuntering as he always does, giving a bit of talk back to the Furl exiles there. In comes Bailey. Malik is facing his first delivery, having been out, not facing a delivery, been run out beautifully by Tim. I've never seen a finer run out in my time. He is umpiring now, so if he gives him out LBW first ball, and Malik watchfully lets that one go by. And Malik has just stroked a glorious 4 through the covers there. And Tim umpiring a signal that floor with a flourish, and a little mop of his own brow there of relief that Malik's actually got some runs and on the board now. Bailey coming into bowl, and it's a bit of spin there, but he's giving it a bit too much air, a bit too much flight. Malik has hit it. There could have been a single there, but Jonty just wants to have some water.
Now's the time for a single.
Yeah, now's the time. Last ball of the over now. Are we going to make them aware of that? Last ball of the over. 7 overs to go. Our last wicket pairing of Malik and Jonty. They're in the middle. I'm going to go to skipper Datcher. How do you feel it's going? Are we approaching your hoped for target?
I'm feeling quite good about it, Dan, actually. I mean, I think everyone had written us off coming to this game, that, that the Exiles are stronger than us. We were struggling for numbers. But I'm feeling, fairly positive. I think we've got a good score on the board. I think we've got the bowlers to defend it. I think they've got 2 very good batsmen that we need to work on. But if we can get to 150 with the bowlers we've got and the fielding we've got, I'm feeling fairly confident we can defend it.
So target of 150, so that's about 23 runs off 7 overs. So that's only about 3 and over. Oh dear. Sadly, the last wicket has just fallen. From hope to forlorn. 127 all out. Jonty bowled by Kartik. Slightly unfortunate. That was a bit of a tired shot there, you have to say. And Jonty's batted out there for a long time, so you can't begrudge him. He did an absolute stalwart innings there, Jonty, and probably the top scorer. In fact, definitely the top scorer. We'll find out what the score was. But 127 all out, 33.1 overs.